Local webcasting for a worldwide audience.
Hello, you're listening to Radio Lewis where the music matters. My name's Steve Brooks, and this is Vapour Trails. You once saw them running around that man. From the 1981 album Desperate Character, that was Kirsty McCall. There's a guy works down the chip shop, swears he's Elvis. Carefully you say that, Steve. And that was the choice of Chris Rhodes. So thank you very much, Chris, for opening up the show. Yes, we're up to episode 139. I really couldn't explain it. And we're also on the third part of our vegetable theme. And I think I'm going to try and wrap it up this week. Yes, talking to chip shops. Oh dear. So it might be slightly longer show than usual. Depends how much I rabbit on, quite frankly. And of course, rabbits aren't a vegetable, so that's going to have to be cut out. Okay. Next up, especially for Scott O'Brien, some can and a bit of vitamin C.
Stay at the corner. She is a living in the out of a tune. Hey you, you're losing, you're losing, you're losing, you're losing your place. Hey you. You're losing, you're losing.
Lovely bit of German experimental rock there for you. So that was Can from 1972 and Vitamin C, and that was the choice of Scott O'Brien. So thank you, Scott. And then moving on now to the Ali B moment. And Ali's gone for the JBs and Pass the Peas.
Pass the peas like you used to say. Pass the peas like you used to say. Pass the peas like you used to say. Pass the peas like you used to say.
distance rolling in like the clouds above, and we felt like strangers falling in love. Will it ever be easier in this warm morning sun? Will it ever be easier? Homeless we feel, but we have no fear of the time and the years we'll embrace them now, 'cause the pieces fall in place in these days of spring. And we find the greatest feeling within. Will it ever be easier in this warm morning sun? Will it ever be easier? And the birds fly over, sailing in the wind. And the birds fly over, sailing in the wind.
This year in my garden I grow peppers and tomatoes. Peppers and tomatoes, they grow together well. And my neighbors all around me, they grow beans and potatoes, cabbages and onions in the village where we dwell. And later in the year we will bring wine to the table, bring wine to the table, and reap what we have sown, like my father did before me, and his father did before him, and his father did before him. We will share what we've grown. This little patch of dirt, this little pile of stones, I can wash the dust from off my clothes and skin, but this earth is in my bones. Military vehicles are passing through our village, passing through our village. The young soldiers ill at ease, unsmiling and unshaven, distrustful and uncertain, distrustful and uncertain, and all smoking constantly. My neighbors say don't worry, for you are one of us, you're one of us, and it will not happen here. But the next night at the cafe, when I bring wine to the table, when I bring wine to the table, they are sitting drinking beer. Last night the hand of friendship fell heavy on my shoulders, heavy on my shoulders as I turned away to go. As I said goodnight, some old men and young soldiers were humming tunes and singing words, the songs that I did not know. Oh, this little patch of dirt and this little pile of stones, I can wash the dust from off my face and skin, but this earth is in my bones. This morning my wife told me that she'd been to church on Sunday, been to church on Sunday. She felt the need to pray. Our children were baptized and well, it was just to please the old ones, just to please the old ones, and I don't know what to say. Tonight as dark is falling, I am tending to my garden, tending to my garden, and the crop that I have grown. My car is heavy laden, and soon I'll start the engine, soon I'll start the engine, wake the children and be gone. Oh, this little patch of dirt and this little pile of stones, I can wash the dust from off my face and skin, but this earth is in my bones. My shotgun is loaded and it's hidden in the cabin. It's hidden in the cabin and the evening's growing chill. My mouth is dry, my hands are moist. If someone tries to stop me, if someone tries to stop me, I am ready now to kill. Oh, this little patch of dirt and this little pile of stones, I can wash the dust from off my face and skin, but this earth is in my bones. I am watering my garden when I smell the cigarette smoke, smell the cigarette smoke, and I turn round in the dust and I see the glint of rifles, but I cannot see the faces, but I recognize the voices that say you must come with us.
Oh, powerful stuff there, yes. That was Ralph McTell from the 1995 album Sand in Your Shoes, and Peppers and Tomatoes. That was the choice of Alison Scott and Melody Westcott, so thank you Alison and Melody for that one. And before that you heard the JBs and Pass the Peas from 1972, and the JBs recorded on People Records, which was owned by James Brown, and there's a really good anthology that came out called James Brown's Funky People, all about that record label. And in between there was some Dutch folk for you, Rosemary and Garlic, from their self-same titled album of 2018. That was the track Birds, and that was the choice of Ian Cordell. So thank you very much, Ian. Lovely to hear from you, and I hope you're doing well, mate. Okay, next up, especially for John Waggett, we got some DD Sharp and Mashed Potato Time.
Potato.
Oh, I love that. Yes. Thank you, John. That was D.D. Sharp from 1962 and Mashed Potato Time. And yes, that could also qualify as one of those songs that mentions other songs, because in there is Please Mr. Postman, not only the lyrics, but the arrangement as well. And as some of you may have guessed as well, that was the basis for the Boris Pickett parody that came out a few months later of Monster Mash. So yeah, learn something new every week on Vapour Trails, don't you? Anyway, we're coming up to the break, and we're going to get there with some guacamole.
Medication for my sleep deprivation. I need medication for my sleep deprivation. I need medication for my sleep deprivation. I need medication for my sleep deprivation. Guacamole, sleep deprivation driving me insane. Guacamole, sleep deprivation driving me insane. I need a solution 'cause I'm chronically awake. I need a solution 'cause I'm chronically awake. I need a solution 'cause I'm chronically awake. I need revolution 'cause I can't afford the price of cake. Guacamole, sleep deprivation driving me insane. Guacamole, sleep deprivation driving me insane. Sleep deprivation. I need medication for my sleep deprivation. I need medication for my sleep deprivation. Guacamole, sleep deprivation driving me insane. Guacamole, sleep deprivation driving me insane. Guacamole, sleep deprivation driving me insane. Guacamole, sleep deprivation driving me insane.
OMG. It's Vapour Trails on Radio Lewis.
Things have come to a pretty pass. Our romance is growing flat. For you like this and the other, while I go for this and that. Goodness knows what the end will be. Oh, I I don't know where I'm at. It looks as if we two will never be one. Something must be done.
You say either, I say either. You say neither, and I say neither. Either, either, neither, neither. Let's call the whole thing off. Yes, you like potato, and I like potato. You like tomato, and I like tomato. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Let's call the whole thing off. But oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part. And oh, if we ever part, then that might break my heart. So if you like pajamas, I like pajamas. I'll wear pajamas, give up pajamas. For we know we need each other, so we better call it off. Oh, let's call the whole thing off. Yeah.
You say laughter and I say laughter. You say after and I say after. Laughter, laughter, after. Let's call the whole thing off. You like vanilla and I like vanilla. You sarsaparilla and I sarsaparilla. Vanilla, vanilla, or chocolate strawberry. Let's call the whole thing off. But oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part. And oh, if we ever part, then that might break my heart. So if you go for oysters and I go for oysters, I'll order oysters and cancel the oysters. For we know we need each other, so we better call the calling off. Let's call the whole thing off.
Yes, you say either,
And you say either,
you say neither,
and you say neither,
either,
either,
neither.
and neither.
Let's call the whole thing off. Oh yes, you like potato,
And you like potato,
you like tomato,
and you like tomato,
potato,
potato,
tomato.
tomato.
Let's call the whole thing off.
But
Oh, if we call the whole thing off, then we must part. And oh, if we ever part, then that might break my heart. Oh, so if you like pajamas,
pajamas,
I'll wear pajamas.
you got pajamas.
For we know we need each other, so we better call the calling off. Let's call the whole thing off. Let's call the whole thing off.
Oh, just bloody marvellous, yes. Louis Armstrong and Ella Fitzgerald from 1957 and their album Ella and Louis. And that was Let's Call the Whole Thing Off, of course. And that was the choice of Ronnie Williams. So thank you, Ronnie. And before the break there, you heard Super Furry Animals. Yes, they're super, they're furry, they're animals. Arr. And Guacamole, which was the B-side of, I think it was If You Don't Want Me to Destroy You, but it was featured on a B-side and rarities album called Outspaced in 1998, and that was the choice of Phil Howe, so thank you very much, Phil. Going from Lewis resident Phil Howe to Lewis resident Barry Hafferden. Well, yes, it is local radio, isn't it? And Kate Nash, Pumpkin Soup.
We connect, but I don't
even know if we're still friends. It's so confusing. Understanding you is making me not want to do the things that I know I should do. But I trip fast and then I lose, and I hate looking like a fool. I just want your kiss, my kiss, my kiss, my. I just want your kiss. I just want your kiss, my kiss, my. I just want your kiss. The lights are on and someone's home, but I'm not sure if they're alone. There's someone else inside my head, living there to fill me with dread. This paranoia is distressing, and I spend most of my nights guessing. Are we not, are we together? Will this make our lives much better? I'm not in love, I just wanna be touched. I just want your kiss.
From 2007's album Made of Bricks, that was Kate Nash and Pumpkin Soup, and that was a choice of Barry Hafferden. So cheers, Barry, that was great, thank you. Okay, we're going from pumpkin to carrot, and carrot rope to be exact.
I wanna set my second-hand wonder, a thing that recovers the doubt.
Slim like the rainstorm. You gotta do what you want.
Assemble
and sail by
slim
door.
It's alright to shake, to fight, to feel.
Slim door.
It's alright to shake, to fight, to feel. Harness your hopes to the folks with the liquor, with the ropes, red ropes, periscopes. They got everything you will ever need stored under the chair. Simmer, simmer, simmer down. Simmer, simmer, simmer down. Don't waste your precious breath explaining that you are worthwhile. Simmer, simmer, simmer down. Simmer, simmer, simmer down. Be patient and I'll let you see my carrot run. Feed my thrill. I got beat by weather. Carrot run. Feed my thrill. I got beat by weather. Carrot run. Feed my thrill. It's time to get me off of the ground. The wicked keeper is down. Hey, little boy, would you like to know what's in my pocket or not? It's no ploy, it's no gimmick. It's a chance of a lifetime to see something that's never seen by mere mortals except me and myself and sweet-eyed bee. So what do you say? Would you like to play 20 questions with me? A little Christian life, a little Christian life, debating if it's time to drop the bomb on you, my dear. A little Christian life, a little Christian life. Let's get down to brass tacks and start it. A carrot run, feed my thrill. I got beat by weather. Carrot run, feed my thrill. I got beat by weather. A carrot run, feed my thrill. It's time to get me off of the ground. The wicked keeper is down. The wicked keeper is down. He gets me off
3 in a row there and something for everyone. Well, almost. You had Pavement and Carrot Rope from 1999 and their album Terror Twilight, and that was a choice of Jill Pierce, so thank you very much, Jill. And then there was the Ruttles and Cheese and Onion from 1978, and I'm going to play that especially for our Beatles correspondent Tony Keane. And then we had Spirit with the Potato Land theme from the marvellously titled The Adventures of Captain Copter and Commander Cassidy in Potato Land from 1981, and that was the choice of Scott O'Brien's work colleague and hopefully brand new listener, Alan Wilson. So thank you very much, Alan. Yes, I'll try and get a badge to you. Okay, short break from the theme for an RIP, and this is Maria Mendeloa, who was one half of Baccarat. And yes, gonna play that one, especially for all you Caledonian Tartan Army fans. Yes, sir, I can boogie.
Your eyes are full of hesitation. She makes me wonder if you know what you're looking for. Baby, I wanna keep my reputation. I'm a sensation. You try me once, you'll beg for more. Very much like talking, no, neither walking. You wanna know if I can dance? Yes, sir. Already told you in the first verse and in the chorus, but I will give you one more chance. All night
off 7 weeks ago, and the geese are headed north again through the tightening sky, and I can feel my heart in my throat again. New onions growing in the ground. Cows come gingerly out of the barn. When they see that the ground is warm, they pick up a little speed. It makes me feel so good, and I feel it rushing down my throat. Fresh blood, I head out onto the earth. Its cold heart is melting. I don't know if I can stand it. Springtime's coming, that means you'll be coming back around. New onions growing underground. Underground.
Couple of new ones on me there, but I really enjoyed that. So we had Baccarat and Yes Sir I Can Boogie from 1977, and then that was followed by Cabbage, which was the choice of Richie Watson, and their track Uber Capitalist Death Trade. Yes, that's the one I whistle every day I'm going to work, and that was from 2017. And then that was followed by Phil Dyson's request, Mountain Goats and Onions, from the 2000 album The Coroner's Gambit. So thank you, Richie, and thank you, Phil. We're coming up to the last track of the show, so that just leaves me to say thank you to the sharers and carers as always, and thank you for everyone that's requested over these last 3 shows on the theme of vegetables. We're going to go for a different theme next week, and this last song is actually going to lead us into it. So the theme next week, and maybe for the week after, is bikes. So we've got bicycles, motorbikes, penny farthings, choppers, velocipedes. Is that a bike? Or a bizarre dinosaur insect hybrid? Could be. So send your suggestions to the usual places. That's Stephen D. Brooks on Facebook, at Steve Vapour TRA1, I think, for Twitter, something along those lines. Let's say I don't get many requests through Twitter. And also the website, of course, www.vaportrails.org. So, yeah, let them fly, and we'll see what we get. Okay, then. Last song, and have run slightly over time, so I do apologise for that. But yes, last song. Good mate Alan Walker suggested this one, and yes, this takes me back long ago to when we all had bikes as such. Alan and a whole load of others. There was Alan, Colin, Chris, Vince, all kinds of congregated around Croxley Green. I think they all went to school there, yes. And I think gave them the nickname of the Croxley Midnight Flyers or something like that. And yeah, anyway, they all had good bikes, DT 125s and things like that. I had a Honda 90, one of those step-throughs. Yep, never could afford a Vespa. And yeah, I don't think I even had a Parker either. Yeah, a very pathetic mod. In fact, I had some sort of Luftwaffe coat instead. So yes, I looked incredibly funky on my moped. Oh, sounds like a song. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Ta-ra.
The lights were groovy colours, the band was playing slow. We danced just one dance together, then she said, I've gotta go now. I brushed away a teardrop and followed her outside, where a long-haired yawner cycle was waiting to gear a ride. I'll never forget that freak she went with. as soon as me moped's front mudguard is fixed, gonna find the creep and put him down. Down, down. When I get me moped out on the road, I'm gonna ride, ride, ride. When I get me moped out on the road, I'm gonna ride, ride, ride. When I get me moped out on the road, ain't nobody gonna tell me where to go. No, when I get me moped out on the road, I'm gonna ride, 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 ride. Funky moped, move, 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 funky moped, go. When I'm on me moped, rocking and a socking, oh, ride, ride, ride. When I'm on me moped, rocking and a socking, oh, ride, ride, ride. When I'm on me moped, rocking and a socking, everywhere I go, the chicks are moving and a grooving, wiggling and a giggling, dancing and a prancing, beaming and a screaming. When you see me moped streaming with funk, you better ride, ride, ride. When you see me moped, ooh, what an unk, you better ride, ride, ride. When you see me moped streaming with funk, you know I'm out to burn up every motor scooter punk. Oh, when you see me moped, you better take your piece of junk and ride, 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 ride. Funky moped, move, 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 funky moped, go. Funky moped. Oh, me mum won't let me mend it in the kitchen. I gotta fix it in the garden.
Okay, that was the last song. You can fast forward and turn over the tape now.
Radio Lewis. Local community webcasting.